New details tonight about a deadly hit and run in northeast Minneapolis that claimed the life of a 22-year-old college student who was just about to graduate. She was hit early Sunday morning near the intersection of 16th Avenue and Marshall Street Northeast. The victim, Seham Hassen, was crossing the street when police say she was hit by a speeding driver. Ian Russell joins us live with more on other traffic concerns in that same area. Ian?
Yeah, well, Julie, I spoke to some of Seham friends earlier this afternoon. They told me they were actually heading to her funeral earlier today. They did tell me, though, that they see speeding in this area quite frequently, and some of the businesses down here told me they see the same thing as well. They also say, of course, that this never should have happened, calling for everyone to slow down.
Busy and fast don't begin to describe what Jeremy Matheson sees outside his door.
Marshall Street has always been sort of a hub for people driving too fast.
The Broken Clock Brewing founder says one thing has been constant since they moved in: speeding.
There'll be vehicles up on the sidewalk that get hit from people, but it happens a lot because of how fast it goes.
And late Saturday night, that speeding driver hit much more than a car.
There's no excuse. It's devastating and heartbreaking, honestly.
Minneapolis police say a woman was struck by a speeding car here this weekend. She died from her injuries.
And when you're going that fast in a blind intersection, it's the perfect recipe for disaster.
The University of St. Thomas confirms that the woman killed was 22-year-old Seham Hassen, a senior pursuing her bachelor's in public health. Hassen was just 2 months from graduating. Her family said in a statement, quote, "That's who she was at her core, someone who wanted to heal, to serve, and to make a difference for people."
Putting in boulevards and things like that can slow people down, I think, are huge ways to mitigate all that.
Hennepin County is planning to reconstruct this portion of Marshall in the future. Specifically, they say, to improve safety. Tragedy that never should have happened, as those here hope for all to just slow down.
I just really wish people would slow down. There's no reason to drive that fast.
Well, Minneapolis police are still looking for the person responsible, but said this weekend that the car was a dark-colored sedan, possibly driven by a man. There's currently an online fundraiser that St. Thomas shared to help support the family. We have that on KARE11.com right now.